Hey everybody, this is Kevin again with Proverbhomes. I want to introduce you to James. And James here is a homeowner who found himself in a difficult situation. As you know, bad things happen to good people. Sometimes situations are out of our control and situations arise unexpectedly. That's kind of what happened to James here. Found himself in an unexpected situation that arose real quickly in his life. James made really good decisions, smart decisions. He did the best he can do. But sometimes even when we do the best we can do and we make all the right choices, sometimes things just don't work out as quickly as we'd like them to. They don't work out how we want them to. And James found himself in a situation just like that. James had a house, and you actually inherited the house. It was a family house. So the house came at you as an unexpected responsibility. So that was a little tough in the first place, and then things got even tougher for James. So a situation arose to where James found himself in a little bit of trouble. So like I said, you made great choices. You did what you knew was best. You put the house on the market with a listing company. Had the house listed. Didn't quite work out as you would like it to.
No, it didn't.
The situation didn't change, even though you were making all the right steps.
Right.
The situation didn't change and actually got worse.
Mm-hmm.
The bank didn't go away, did it?
No.
The bank didn't go away.
Absolutely
Payments didn't go away.
No.
So that process doesn't stop, even though you're making all the right choices.
No, it doesn't.
So you know where that leads to. Actually led to the house was in a foreclosure situation.
It
is
was.
what it got to. Large, beautiful house, lots of land, gorgeous home. Should not have been a problem moving that home, selling that home, or doing something in that process, but time and circumstances just didn't quite work out for James as he would like them to, as a lot of the times doesn't happen for a lot of homeowners who find themselves in a situation like that. So that was your situation.
It was.
And then you found out about Proverbhomes.
I did. And it was a blessing. Proverbhomes has lifted a weight off of my shoulders that was put on my shoulders unbeknownst to me.
So you found out about Proverbhomes and you gave us a call. And as you said, that lifted a weight off your shoulders, and that was a blessing to you in your life. What would you say your experience was? From the time that you called us. How did Proverbhomes handle things for you? Were they professional? Were they kind? Were they courteous? Were you able to get a hold of them in a timely manner? Did they do what they said they were going to do? Did they make all the right efforts and steps necessary to be able to help you in your situation?
Well, and I would add to being kind and courteous and in a timely manner, I would use the word great. As I said earlier, found myself in a difficult situation and had to make a move and called Proverbhomes, and they came out in a timely manner. I talked to them. They assessed the property, the house. We come to an agreement, and they basically, in a nutshell, handled it in a timely, professional manner. I couldn't be more pleased with what Proverbhomes has done.
Thank you, James. We appreciate that very much. Now, I want to throw something at you.
Okay.
I kind of told you before we did the video I was going to throw something at him a little bit. None of this is rehearsed. We kind of talked about the points we want to talk about, but, don't want to make it sound like, oh, everything worked wonderful. Proverbhomes stepped in and saved the day for James. Exactly, because along the way, there were some times when even though we were doing what all that we could do for James to resolve the situation and hopefully make this a win-win-win situation for everybody that's involved. You know, in a difficult situation like this, emotions, finances, all those things are kind of a high tension.
Exactly.
There were times, I would say, when James got a little bit frustrated with me a couple times. You know, would you say that might be true? You know, the situation became a little bit hectic. Things that we were trying to accomplish in Proverbhomes didn't exactly work out perfectly. We had a few bumps in the road. We had a couple misunderstandings. We had to work all that out, didn't we?
We did. Nothing major. It just when you get something laid upon you that's can sometimes be overwhelming. In my situation, you get a little hiccup along the road. Everything worked out, but when you get those hiccups, yeah, you can get frustrated, and I probably did. But
you're not the only one. I got frustrated too, but we hung in there. We worked
did.
it out
we
together.
did, and that's the bottom line of it. You know, my daddy always told me nothing in life is free and nothing's easy. So you're going to have hiccups along the road, and you know, everything worked out great for me, and so I'm pleased with what Proverbhomes.
I'm glad you say that, because that's the next point I want to talk about is how did it work out for you? Because if the house was in foreclosure,
yes, it was.
That could have ruined your credit for quite a while.
Yes.
Could have made your life very difficult for some time.
Absolutely.
If you would have had a foreclosure on your record, let alone all your other credit sources would have been hurt and affected as well.
Absolutely.
You didn't. So that didn't happen. You didn't necessarily lose the house and walk away with nothing. You didn't have to pay a commission to be able to move your house or sell your house. When we bought your house, you didn't have to pay a commission on that. You didn't have any out-of-pocket expenses.
No, I didn't. And in my particular situation, had that have been the case, I guess the house would have got foreclosed on and would have lost everything my parents built and everything, the rest of their souls. It would have been a bad situation. But here again, Proverbhomes helped me out.
And that's exactly what we're here to do. That is our mission here at Proverbhomes, is to be able to help as many people as we can in as many ways as we can. And we're very blessed as well to be able to step into James's life and situation. And we thank you for working with us, giving us that opportunity to be able to help you. It was difficult. There was some frustration. There were hiccups and bumps in the road, but we worked through it.
Absolutely.
We got through it. As there many times is, we have to keep communicating, keep working through all these issues. But we got there. So there's people out there, James, that are in situations right now. They're not always bad situations. Sometimes there's just life situations, job changes, a new marriage, new children, simply want to relocate. There's all kinds of different situations, many more bad situations that can arise where homeowners just like you, find themselves all of a sudden in this situation, or maybe they want to change their situation or circumstance, and they don't know where to turn. They don't know what to do. Maybe if they're in a bad situation arises, they're doing all the right things they know to do. They're taking all the right steps, and things just aren't working out how they want them to.
Yeah.
So what would you say to a homeowner like that right now who is in a difficult situation, or maybe just wants to change their situation? What would you want to say to them about Proverbhomes?
Well, I'll say this.
We're going to have to cut that.
I'm a single parent. I'm blessed with a son that's 17 years old. He's a National Honor Society student. He's been with me since birth. I inherited my parents' property, which unfortunately, being a single parent and the direction my child is going to college and where I'm at, things got awry down the road, and it was in the foreclosure mode. And I got in touch with Proverbhomes, and they were able to work with me in a very great and positive and reassurance. I want to use the word reassurance. Yes, we had some hiccups down the road, as most people do in life with anything. We had some hiccups, but I was reassured basically from the beginning that things were going to turn out all right. And as they did, Proverbhomes came through for me.
All right. Well, we got one more thing that we're going to do today. James, we're not done yet. So in this situation, which is always the best situation, you ended up, after calling Proverbhomes, because you had tried other sources to be able to move your home, to do something.
Yes.
You were reaching out, and we're so glad that you found us. So
I'm glad I found you. Oh.
You didn't have to come out of pocket with any money.
Nothing.
We're not always able, but in your situation, we were able to stop what was an in-progress foreclosure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Your credit has not been damaged. Not only that, James, but today you're getting a check. James is actually getting a check after we bought his house as part of this process. And it's not too small of a check. It's a pretty good sized check.
It's a pretty good one. And had I not called Proverbhomes, I can assure you, people, I would not be in this scenario that I'm in right now, because it was going to foreclose, and it would have been a bad scene. And now, thanks to Proverbhomes, I'm going to get some kind of check here.
Some kind. Well, you know exactly what it is.
I know.
And they might be thinking it's fake. So
I'm a teaser.
Without showing the camera, take a look, make sure it's real. This is the real.
Oh, it's real.
This is the real check.
It's the real check.
So, we hope that we can help you the same way that we help James. That is our mission. That's our goal, to be able to help as many people as possible. We appreciate it, James.
Amen.
Thank you for choosing Proverbhomes.
Absolutely.
And you've given every time somebody chooses Proverbhomes, they give us another opportunity to help somebody else. And so thank you for doing this interview to encourage others and let them know that Proverbhomes is here, and we're here to help, and we're here to do everything we possibly can. And when the situation turns out as our goal is, everybody wins all the way around.
And if you find yourself in a desperate situation, as how it came down to me, sometimes things you just are out of your hands, which it was with me. And I got in touch with Proverbhomes, and the end result is I got a check.
Well, all right, everybody. We thank you for watching, and just give us a call, and we'll talk to you soon.